Hello and welcome to my Elite Dangerous from Scratch series. Well, if you don't miss our Tritium Dash video that we just did, those are always crazy. We topped off. So, which is awesome. I like topping off materials or credits or any of those things. That's what we like doing, is topping things off constantly.
Incoming message.
And if you watch the gray box, see there's this gray box, there's points on the corners. That means there's room for more material. And see, both of these we can add material to it. That one we can too, but we'll come across one that the corners are missing, and that means there's no point in collecting it because we don't have room for it. Now on this tower it doesn't matter, it's always got points on it, and when you're shooting rocks, before
Incoming message.
they turn into a bunch of fragments, then that doesn't mean anything, but the fragments also means if it's full or not, and these materials show if it's full or not. And on encoded, it doesn't mean anything either about the points. I'm not really crazy about that color. That was a free one because this had a Horizon account prior to the inclusion. See, there's no points on that one, so there was no point to try to collect it. This one does have points. This one don't have points, so that means it's already full.
Incoming message.
So there's still quite a few that are not full, so we can keep collecting. It'll help us on future. So it takes a while. I've got 2 more alt accounts. It'll take me forever to get to them, because I like doing one at a time. We need to do some cargo missions on our main account, my Adventures account.
Incoming message.
And we need to get to most of the engineers and to the Guardian surface site in this account. So we still got a long ways to go. It'd be months before we get to a point we're ready for another one of our alt accounts. See, that one doesn't have points on the corner, so it's full. It's probably galvanizing, whatever they are, alloys. But be sure to hit that subscribe button in the lower right hand corner of the video. YouTube requires that I have 1,000 subscribers before I can get any help from them, and I have less than 200 after 10 months and over 1,150 videos. And I appreciate all of those, almost 200 that have subscribed. It means a lot to me that you would stand with me, and I appreciate that. But we need many more of you to stand with us. We have less than 1% of our viewers subscribing, and that's not even close. We need about 5% at a minimum. So if you would, please help us out. Underneath the video in the description, you see ways to donate and join our Patreon. Find the fleet carrier and add tritium to its fuel tank. Those are ways that you can help us. Underneath the video to the far left, you'll see our YouTube channel, GFM_RDG, where you'll find those 1,150 plus more videos. Oh, we were going to miss that one. Yeah, I was getting bored with my adventures videos because we had maxed out our materials. We had our own set max on credits, and we had gone to see most of the engineers and maxed out our modules, and yeah, hit expert in combat. That's as far as we really cared about going. Has double elites in trade and in explore. So it's kind of I'm kind of tired of this one. So we wanted to start over. So we took one of our alt accounts. I have 3 alt accounts, and we started over with it. Now the difference is we have a fleet carrier that can be used as a taxi service to our alt accounts too. So, and I can store my ships and my modules on the My Adventures fleet carrier. So I get to share the fleet carrier with all my other accounts, and they're set up as friends. As friend accounts, so I can lock everybody out at times, just but my friends' accounts, which are my alt accounts. Then I can sell commodities like tritium real low, at the lowest at 2,000, and then I can have it buy back those same tritiums for almost 200,000. And so a load of 280 units, I can transfer 120 million over to an alt account. So what we're going to do in the future, or near future, we might change it as our alt ships get more bulletproof. They never get fully bulletproof, but closer. We'll just do cargo missions out of our My Adventures main account. Well, I kicked myself out of the game completely. I exited not just to the menu, but all the way to the desktop, so I had to bring it all back up. Takes a little bit longer. So that one's full. Now, very shortly, we'll probably go do some cargo missions, because we've used up quite a few. We've transferred credits to this alt account, and we've eaten up a lot of credits, so we still need to transfer more to this alt account, but we need to keep making credits too. Now, eventually, I will use this Python that I have here to collect cargo too, because it'll be on the level of my main account's Python. Yeah, it's jumping like crazy, jumping around. Well, we're not looking for discounted tritium now, since we just filled up our fleet carrier with tritium. So, happy with that. Sometimes, even though the points are not on those gray boxes, I still click on it, and it says inventory full, of course.
Incoming message.
Yep, that one's full. It doesn't hurt to click on it, but a lot of these are about to fill up again. And after each of the engineers, we'll come back and load up some more, move around some, because it just takes so long to completely fill our materials. And before we leave Dav's Hope, we'll go out to the crater and load up some more raw materials too. Try to top those off. We might go do some cargo missions after we do raw materials. That would be fine too.
Incoming message.
Chemical processors. I mean, a lot of this is still boring, but it's not as boring as it was before I started this alt account. it gets extremely boring. It's fun to start over, but I wouldn't waste billions of credits and fleet carriers and all that kind of stuff. If you watch for specials, either on Steam or Humble Bundle, it's all one word, Humble Bundle. I found a copy there for $7.49 also. And on Steam, every once in a while, they're $7.49. So just watch for the Steam sales. For me, they say there's a way to have the install to another directory, or have just copy to another directory, and you can have the launcher, multiple launchers, and I'll probably try that. So see how that would work. See, I could have a My Adventures directory of Elite Dangerous, then I could have a From Scratch directory. So I might just see how that works. And then you just have multiple launchers. But I'm doing VR, so I don't know if that would even work for me. It needs to go through Steam to use Steam VR. So I don't think it would. If you're not using VR, that would probably work fine. But I have to log out of Steam and log back in under one of the other accounts. But it works. I like having multiple accounts. Right now I'm only really using two, Main and From Scratch, and there'll probably be a From Scratch 2 and a From Scratch 3. And I might wind up changing its name to My Adventures 2 from Scratch, because we're already getting way past the From Scratch. So it probably would be better to change it to My Adventures 2. See, both of those, the last two were full. When we get over half full, consistently, we'll go off and do something different, like raw materials, or go back to Sophis and run cargo missions or something. Well, I do appreciate you coming along. This will probably be our last round on this video, and we'll work on additional videos too. You don't see every video because I don't want to completely bore you to death of doing the exact same thing over and over and over again, like Dav's Hope. I don't want you to see 10 videos in a row collecting materials at Dav's Hope. So we do maybe 2 at the most, and show you one from doing manufacturing materials here at Dav's Hope, and then one showing near Dav's Hope doing raw materials, and then coming back to Dav's Hope and then go do on the raw materials, and then we go off and do something else. Again, I do appreciate you coming along. Hopefully you'll subscribe and help out our channel, and consider donating, joining our Patreon, finding the fleet carrier, and adding Tritium, and watching more of our videos, those 1150 more, at GFM_RDG. So until the next time, thank you for watching. Goodbye.